This is Dave Jensen, and today we're going to talk about Essix retainer fabrication. So to begin with, you're going to take your model and you're going to want to block out any undercuts that exist in the model. In this case, we're using a 3D printed model. So we use blockout resin to block out any areas that may be retentive for the retainer. Block those portions out and then just smooth those areas out with a finger. This will make those nice and smooth, comfortable for the patient, and light cure those areas. Next, you're going to want to use the Ministar machine. We use an 030 Essix material. Removing the protective film, you can actually use one side of the film to kind of grab a hold of the other side, and it'll peel off a little easier for you. So again, this is 030 Essix material. We'll place it in the heating chamber, close the top lid, secure it tightly, and then you'll place your model with the teeth up and the arch, the anterior portion of the arch facing away from the hinge. We're going to want to scan the barcode for the 35 seconds barcode. So you're going to press the scan button and then scan it on the barcode on the right side of the back of the machine. Then turn the heating element over the Essix material. This will take about 35 seconds. Once it's finished, it will start to beep. Turn away the heating element, turn over the Essix with the heating receptacle there, and lock it in place. Once it starts beeping, you'll see a blue light flashing. It says air. Press that. That'll release the pressure and allow you to unlock the Essix tray and model. Remove it by unlatching the canister, and you'll have your Essix retainer on your model. So now you're going to take a small wheel, and you'll see that the adaptation is nice on this model here. Make sure to wear eye protection. Using a standard thumb grip, you're going to want to cut around the base of the model. I usually stay away a few millimeters away from the apex of the zenith of the gingiva, just so we can cut that with some crown and bridge scissors, which will be the next step. I cut around the distal of the most terminal tooth, or whatever tooth that you're planning on extending your Essix material to. And this you don't really have to cut too deep. You really have to just make a firm score in the material because running a number 9 instrument underneath, you can displace it, but usually I'll just kind of push the model through like this. You'll see it just kind of pushes through apically. And then you can use a number 9 instrument on the posterior tooth to displace the Essix material from the cast or the model. One side will do it. If you can't get it from one side, just work on the other side and you'll have your Essix retainer out. So you'll see the rough edges that still exist there. So what I'll do next is take some crown and bridge scissors and point them so the concave direction of the scissor is facing towards the apex of the gingiva. You can see it's kind of the tip of the scissors are curved away. I'm going to cut this about 2 millimeters apical to the gingival zenith on the palatal side, but right at the apice, or right at the gingival zenith on the facial side. Finally, taking a red wheel, I'm just going to smooth the surfaces here. This is really for patient comfort. The best way to make sure that this is done well is just rub your fingers over it. You'll see me rubbing my fingers just to make sure it's smooth. If there's any catches, you'll be able to identify in your glove. So this should be a properly fitting, comfortable Essix retainer for the patient to wear. As you see, it fits firmly on the model. And there you have a comfortably fitting Essix retainer.